Are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I will be your host, Dragon on Your Shirt, and in the moderator booth, we have Hoyt.
Hello, hello.
All right, and for our runner, why do I always say today? We've been doing runs all day. For our runner in this round, we're going to be running shinykat.
Hello.
Alrighty, well, perfect. shinykat, when you are ready, go ahead and start opening up them cases. And just a heads up to all the viewers out there, shinykat is doing a Texas red, and he's only running with one controller. So if he chooses to re-roll, he's going to have to get creative.
Yeah, I think this is a reroll.
All right,
go
well,
ahead and
I guess find yourself
find
a...
yourself back here.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
try to kill myself.
This is
That's
getting real dark.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
just go
it's
up there and
yeah,
find
it's
a
not
death laser,
easy.
probably.
Yeah, you can find a death laser outside of this room. There should be one just around the corner for you to go give a hug
Let's see.
to.
Nope. Over there.
It'll be
going,
down
keep
there.
going.
Yeah, if you keep going.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, just
So-
around
It's
here. It's
so
also there's
difficult to
also
die.
one in
There
Metro
it is.
over there too. You could use.
Now,
Here we
this
go.
also means that shinykat cannot access the spectator panel, so everybody's going to have to forgive the
Yeah.
default spectator view here.
They can get
All right,
over it.
roll number 1, gun number 2.
Okay.
You have a high point.
Honestly, I'll take it. It's I can't bother
You
to
know,
reroll.
Alright, we
You're
got a
absolutely
high
right. You're absolutely right. The high point needs more love. All right.
It does.
And it is a pistol, which I think you'd want.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, honestly, I guess that means stockless rolls aren't going to bother him too much.
Yeah, it's the same as a stock. So
All right. Well, I
Well,
guess.
shinykat, before we send you off, did you have anything you wanted to say?
I mean, good luck to me, and sorry for the coughing if I ever cough.
Yes, that's right. shinykat has
Oh
himself
yeah,
a cold.
he's also dealing with a cold, everybody. A cold and one controller.
This man is literally popping in, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go in handicapped.
Yeah, just to give everyone a chance.
Alright, I'm going to mute you and deafen you. Good luck on your run. And Dragon, why don't you count him down?
All right.
Cute.
All right, runners ready. So 3, 2, 1, go. And he should be
And
off.
he's off. Is he going? He's not going for the sewer. We do not have a sewer rat here. Going above ground.
Last bullet. Dang.
There we go. That should work. All right. And with that being said, he's making his way. He's you know, I was gonna say he's not.
Oh,
He ain't
no.
making his way through Green Corridor, but
Not
I
like
guess
this.
that would be more of a hindrance for our one-hand man.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That tunnel fighting can be tough if you encounter a patrol down there. Now, I would not want to be in his position right here,
Oh,
but
no.
he's determined to make the best of it.
Oh yeah, he can definitely. Maybe if he went fast with it, he would be able to just bull
And
rush the
it says
Sosigs
right
at the point and just head straight to the.
Can-
Oh, all right.
Is he? I wonder what walk speed he's on. He's definitely moving
It's
slower.
not fast.
Yeah, he's taking it slow and steady. I can.
All right, now he's got to climb this one-handed. Ooh, throws
Ooh.
himself up. Nice ladder pop there.
Oh, yeah.
Always appreciate a
All right.
well-executed ladder pop.
Making good use of the pocket reloads.
Yeah, yeah. He's on point with those.
All right.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Now, does he get a second pistol? I can't imagine he goes for a pump shotgun,
Ooh, he's getting the
break action
a
shotgun.
break action.
Not
That's
radio.
interesting. Does he know he could just hit the padlock?
Maybe, maybe not.
Is he
but
is he just flexing?
Now he can operate that one-handed though.
So, well,
A
I
pump
can't see.
shotgun, a bolt action, he would not be so lucky.
Okay.
That is a good point.
I'm gonna get away from there. Should I buy a slug? No.
Contemplating the slug purchase.
Might not be a bad idea. But let's see. He is definitely making good use of the high point.
Come on.
Kind of. There he goes.
Now I
gonna
would
be
go for
hard.
some JHPs here for that 380 ACP. Otherwise, it can be a little bit non-lethal. He's gonna.
Oh
no!
Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He almost got
Demon
taken out.
boxes?
My God, he just got hit so hard.
Just goes to show how much of a hazard those lasers on. They're not something
They
you
really
want to.
are.
They're not something you really you want to pay attention to. They're really easy to forget about.
Yeah, that's true. Go, go, go. All right.
All right, and
We're
now
on hold
he's
number
in the
one.
first hold. Let's see how our one-armed bandit handles. Has he got the axe?
He's
No,
got the
no, he's got the
shotguns.
shotgun. All right, there's a there's a kill.
That's one down.
Quick swap into his high point.
He's staying on top of the reloads,
Definitely
which is going to
for
be
sure.
very important for him.
All right, there's a kill. Hot swapping. The statics are up.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
he's struggling to hit him.
Sig is still up.
All right, he's got one. He's got two. Took the Sosig down. There's the third. I'm gonna get a reload in. The
I
fourth.
think there's one more around the corner here.
Oh, two more.
Two more.
He's got two more, and he's fighting past a small wave of Sosigs. And he has
All
made
right.
it past the first hold while
Now-
using only one hand.
Dragon, if you were in this position and you got to that second shop, what would you be looking to buy?
Damage.
Well, that is a very solid question. If I was a one-hand man, I'd say you really can't go wrong with the semi-auto shotties.
Now, that is definitely the choice of many of our competitors.
Mhm.
But if you get something with a hunting stock, you're going to have to break
No,
your
no, no,
wrist
no,
to
no, no, no.
point it forward.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You're-
And the reloading is not easy to do one-handed. You still have to kind of get
Don't
it
know
into
where
the
I'm going.
tube.
well,
So
that
would you
could
go for an SMG?
Yeah, an SMG would be a good roll. Second best could be mag-fed shotty, but I don't think mag-fed shotty pops up in the
No,
second
those
one.
aren't. Yeah, yeah, that's
So-
next.
I
think if I was in his position, I would go for the SMG roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
Guardian's right. You want something with a mag release. As many of the operational components as you can have
Yeah.
on your controller. That's the best.
Yes, for sure. Anything that lets you run one hand. On the bright side, you can do a lot of the manipulations just by simply pocketing your weapon. But it
We're in
does
a
make
scuffle
things
here.
rather awkward. Got ourselves a shootout on the way to the loft.
Oh fuck.
It's all right. I believe he can make it at least to the second hold. Took out one Sosig. Got another one.
Now, when Texas Red ran one-handed, that was before the institution came out and all the boss encryptions. That the prospect of a one-handed run has gotten so much harder.
The prospect of a lot of other creative roles we've seen before has gotten a lot harder in general.
That's true. That's true. It is a lot harder to swag out
Yes,
in
sir.
this competition.
Ooh, getting a
Another
single-point handgun, getting the Desert Eagle with the extended mags. That's not a bad roll for him.
It's certainly
I
an
don't think.
upgrade over what he's already rocking.
Oh, for sure.
That is for sure.
The only downside I can see with him running the Deagle is that massive recoil, but on the bright side, when he does hit a Sosig, it's gonna pop.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's see. Some people in the chat have been suggesting possibly rolling machine pistols.
Ooh, the machine pistol is fun.
You know, I haven't seen a lot of machine pistol rolls in general, but then again, they do cost the same as an SMG.
Yeah, but it is a very, very consistent pool. You can get a Glock with the switch or a Glock that is only automatic, and that's it. So, what is it?
I thought it had a few other...
K2000, that stockless piece of junk. You can't get the Keter. Like, there are so many low rolls in the SMG pool as well as high rolls that sometimes, you just grab a Glock with a switch.
It's kind of the
happy.
same story with the the 6-point battle rifle rolls over the 6-point HARs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of highs and a lot of lows in the 6-point ARs, but with the 6-point battle rifles, you only get 1 or 2 guns, so you get some consistency.
You really know exactly what you're getting, and everybody hopes that they're going to get the foul.
You know what? I'll show the M1A some love. But that being
I'm just glad that I can unlock that pool and never have to see that white rifle again. I hate that piece of junk. Last tournament, I was the chairman and president of the M1A Haters Club, and you know it. You know that I was leading that the whole time.
I used to really enjoy the M1A for a roll, but that was back when I was doing my my spawn limited spiel when I could feasibly do it.
Yeah.
Not so much no more, so I'm definitely not a member of the club, but I sympathize. Alright, well, he is in his second hold, waiting.
Trying to figure out. There they are, on the stairs. Doing a quick retreat.
Harden.
Alright, the Hardens are up.
Now, it looks like he's got tracers in there.
Yeah.
I must have missed that.
Oh, damn.
Because...
Tracers for the Deagle is very interesting.
Oh.
Alright, he's taking hits. Sosigs are putting the pressure on. He's struggling to pop even one Harden.
Please.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yellow.
The bullets are
switching
big,
to the
but
axe.
They do not pierce.
There we go. He's got one Harden. Switching to the high point to get some... There's a second one.
No. He is completely surrounded.
It's alright. He's floating with
But
it.
he's found a quiet spot here.
Man, he's making better use of dealing with the Hardens with that.
It's got a smaller bullet. Maybe it fits in those smaller cracks better.
And he's made it past the Hardens. He is doing fine, all things considered.
Definitely not home free yet, though.
No, sir.
Holy.
Definitely giving us a good show.
He already ate his hot dog when he got shot by that laser, right?
I believe so. I think
I
he's.
think he is hot dogless in hold 2.
I need to use that as a ratio term. Hit someone up and be like, no,
Oh,
That's bad.
hot
like
dogless.
maidenless,
Yeah.
hot dogless,
Come on,
yeah.
game.
Hot dogless and hungry.
Come on. Nope.
Oh no.
Oh
Damn.
no.
Come on.
Okay, he's still safe.
All right, he's still good. He's got one more. Sosigs are putting the pressure on him. He's clearing them out. I think as long as he can get a handful of these Sosigs dealt with and then get just a little bit of focus time on those swarms, he should be okay
Yep,
to clear
he
it.
does. He only needs to hit 3 shots.
All right, he's got the setup.
Oh, I didn't.
No, he's struggling. All right, he's got 1, he's got 2, and
He's
he
done
has made it past the second hold. The one-armed bandit, he is really giving us a good show here.
My word.
Oh, hell yeah.
We've
now,
got some celebrations coming out of the chat. A lot
For
of people
sure.
on Mr. Shiny Cat's side here.
yes, sir, with all the handicaps he's got on himself, being sick,
It did not die.
being down one hand, you gotta cheer him on.
Yeah, and
Uh-oh.
every part of this is a struggle. The- he is fighting for his life every foot of this level. He is getting a little bit lost there.
Just a little bit, but I'm sure he'll find his way. I'm curious to see how he does in Inclinator. I know from what we've seen in Crossover, it's not looking too particularly good, but I'm going to choose to believe. I am almost certain he will
I'm
blow our socks
right
off.
there with you. I can't imagine that
Oh, there's
this
nothing up here.
makes
Oh, they
it to
did
hold 4, but what if it does? What if it
Honestly, if he
does?
can make it past the hardened encryptions on Inclinator, I will give this man the biggest W I can find.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he would have earned it.
Oh. Do I leave?
I'm not such a big man that I would admit that, like, if I was in this guy's
Yeah.
position,
Right? Yeah.
I would have said no. Please don't stream me.
Just
I'm still gonna do it, but
you would have
Let's
you would have
keep it
asked for a
private. Let's keep it
reschedule,
private,
all
but
that good stuff.
Shiny Cat, to his credit, he said,
Fuck.
"Let everybody see."
Oh man, honestly, this just makes me imagine. Imagine if this guy was in his peak health, got his 2 controllers. He'd probably make us all look like fools.
Yeah,
He's
I
definitely.
don't know where.
he's definitely put the handcuffs on.
Now he is very lost right now. He is incredibly lost.
You see, he just wants us to think he's lost. You know, this is all a ruse, all right? I guarantee you, once he gets into Inclinator, he's gonna unlock.
He's very far from where he needs to be. Yeah. Mr. Mustard in the chat is right. He could pick up some health here, which he definitely needs, and will not get a full bar if he just goes shopping.
Well, here's the question for you, Hoyt. If you were on your way to the 3rd hold and you only had 1 controller, what would you roll for?
100%, it would be the AR roll.
Even
There's
on
no
one hand?
question in my mind. If I'm one-handed, yeah, because let's see, the M1A and FOUL do not have bolt releases, so I'm not rolling a BR, right? That's because if I roll an AR, there's a chance that I get a bolt release.
Right, yes.
And if I get a bolt release and a mag release, oh buddy, I'm in business.
Well, here, what if I
'Cause-
contradicted that with a possible mag-fed shoddy?
That is certainly another choice.
Ouch.
Certainly a choice. I don't think it's a good choice, but it's a swag choice.
I'd say for a one-handed user, it might actually be really
is.
solid. I'm just saying though. But either way, the only downside I can think of getting a mag-fed shoddy if you're one-handed is if you get the
It's gonna take
MP 155K, but that's also just
Oh, damn. That doesn't help.
He's
a
still
hindrance on everyone.
lost. This poor man, he stumbled upon a garden party.
No. Where am I?
He'll find it. He'll find his way. He's almost there.
He's almost sort of there. Is
He's-
he going to get frustrated and skip the shop and go to the inclinator? Because he's going to get there first.
God damn it.
You know, I wonder if he's gonna go over the 1 hour mark.
I don't.
I'm not.
It'd be a
I can't
first.
imagine so. I think the end of this run is a lot closer than one might
Okay.
think.
You know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I think
I
we
choose.
just heard it.
I
That
choose
he's
to
going
believe.
to skip the shop.
Oh, hell no.
This is someone who has not spent a lot of time on this map,
Oh,
and
it's
he
down
came and he entered that room and said, quote, "Oh hell no." I think that's a great reaction. That's the true reaction to seeing Inclinator.
If I miss.
It's all good. I will choose to believe he's got it in the bag.
No, I don't. Where are you?
Yeah, I think he is gonna make his way towards
Fuck off.
the thing. Having some issues with the canker sores.
They're called floaters, Dragon floaters. If we could get the terminology correct on this professional broadcast.
You know what I have to say to that? No. I refuse. I feel like canker sore really just kind of explains exactly how everyone feels about the floaters.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Like one is a negative, the other is a positive term, depending on how
Yeah.
what you refer to the floater as.
Really, a positive?
Hey, I'm just saying, right? If you're a floater, right, you're just kind of floating around,
Down.
chilling, having a good time. But if you're a canker
Oh,
sore,
like on a lake.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
on a lake. Not like in a toilet bowl.
No, we're not. We're not talking about those kinds of floaters. But anyway,
Well, maybe you're not.
No. Fuck off.
well, with that being said, he's slowly but surely making his way into Inclinator. I think he is just gonna skip the supply points.
Yeah, I think we're shopless and hold 2.
Yeah.
I think he's down to less than 1,000 HP, and he's gonna go touch that orb.
If he can touch the orb, I will clap.
You as well. I need to.
I will
stop
give
this
him an applause.
Please.
Oh.
All right, here we go. He's in it.
Oh, this is where I die.
Golf clap in the chat.
No one else was thinking that, Shiny Cat.
Come on.
Mail slot, yes.
This guy.
One down.
Where are you?
Hell yeah.
That way. Just gotta hit it.
All right, the hardens are up. Let's see if he can manage it. He's
I'm
taking
so
out
bad.
that one Sosig. He's gonna have to do something quick, or the Sosigs are gonna start overwhelming him like they were in crossovers.
Yep. And just like before, when he only had to deal with 5 hardens, he really struggled with it because his loadout does
Oh,
not
and there it
that's
is.
the end.
Them's the
I tried.
breaks. You know what?
All right.
This is probably a good thing for the rest of us. Had he been in good health and had his second controller, he'd I guarantee you, first place.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right.
For
Well,
sure.
with that being said, pull him into the chat when you're ready, Hoyt.
Damn.
He's here.
Oh, he's
He
here.
can hear
Okay.
you.
Wow, man, I was about ready to say some very hurtful things. No, I'm kidding. All right. Well, I
Well,
guess.
I think we had more people actively cheering in the chat for that run than we've seen for any other runner. You had an army of people at your back for that one.
Well, thank
What a
you,
run.
everyone. Oh, damn.
Yes, sir. A couple of comments we have at the end. We have Guardian MMC. He says he would love to see you run at full capacity.
Well,
And
you can check out the last. No, what I did participate in previous first awards. So
That's true. I
my runs
remember
are out
you
there.
from last time.
yeah, I think I was there for your run too. I think you actually made it into the
Yeah, I was in-
eliminations.
Yeah, into the eliminations, I did make it.
Yeah, so you definitely got the stuff. Let's see. With that being said, how do you feel about your run making it that far with only one controller?
I mean, that's exactly where I died on my trial run. Like, that's exactly what I expected.
I think that's where the smart money was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the hype hunt definitely didn't help. With like, how many bullets does this thing have?
Not a lot.
It did help you clear all those hardens in hold 2, though.
Good.
Eight bullets. Yeah, if it had like a couple more bullets, it would have been more useful. The Deagle definitely has high recoil.
All right, Mr. Sexy Mustard wants to know how long have you been on one controller? What's the story there?
So, it was like last year that I went to Spain to work, and then I came back, and my controller stopped working all of a sudden. So I forgot about it for like a year, and like 2 weeks ago, I bought replacement sensors for it, changed them, and it still doesn't work. As you can see, it's right there. That's the guy. So yeah, it just stopped working for no reason. I even got like help from a VR escape room to unlock my quest, because one of the fixes I tried was the factory reset. And fun fact, don't do that if you only have one controller or any controller at all. You can't unlock it unless you have both of them. So yeah, it's I now have new sensors, but it still doesn't work unless I mean, the joystick works, the buttons do work. I can pull up the menu, the Oculus menu, and everything. But yeah. So yeah, it's like a last minute thing that I only run with one controller.
We do have a well-wisher in chat. Howdy do says feel better.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir. You definitely. That was a really good run, all things considered. Honestly, really impressed with how well you did, despite having the one controller. With that being said, do we have any more questions for this man before we close it out?
shinykat, do you have anything you'd like to say to the audience?
thank
Okay.
you everyone for the support. I guess I didn't expect there would be people watching.
All right.
uh,
Really quick, Hoyt, you did get his score down, right? Or should I
I
get
did.
that?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, and we've got the question, the most
yes.
important question. Why hot dogs?
Why? That's a really good question that I pose myself every single day. And the only answer I found is why not?
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. He just hit our question with another question.
Deflected.
Thanks, guy. You really helped us out.
We'll get to the bottom of it one of these days.
One
All
day there
right.
will be a definitive answer.
Well, I guess with that being said, the scores are in, the questions are answered. I guess we're ready to close this one out. To everyone
Yep.
who's still in chat, keep practicing, stay hydrated, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. Take care.
Bye bye.